This, guys, according to a report in The Athletic, the Lakers have stopped doing their morning shoot-around on game days because LeBron and Anthony Davis don't want to participate. While the Lakers do have access to a gym on the morning of games, it's a voluntary activity, and LeBron often isn't there. The reason, a source said that LeBron and AD, quote, kick ass when we don't do it. So that is it, Shannon. Big deal or no big deal, missing shoot-around.
Good enough reading for me. Skip, man, for you. I mean,
is it my turn?
No, not your turn, no. Skip, it's not a big deal. I mean, you always, you know what, I know what you're trying to do.
I didn't even speak yet.
You're trying to sow dissension. Like you always tell me, you're trying to ruin my Cowboys salary cap by paying Dak all this. Skip, it's nothing. It's the two, I mean, it's hard for me to see a scenario that the two best players on any given team don't have the lion's share of the say in when practice is or when practice isn't. When shoot-around is or when shoot-around isn't. It's hard for me to believe that, Skip. That's the way basketball works. Basketball is a superstar-driven league. Now, NFL, I don't care if Tom Brady say he don't want to practice. Tom Brady going to be there. That's just the way it is. Coach said to practice. The thing was, Skip, I remember we used to have, like, obviously, we play on all, we practice on all the holidays unless it falls on a Tuesday. But sometimes Christmas falls on a Wednesday or Thursday, or Thanksgiving was always Thursday. We had practice. Now, Christmas was very unique. We knew one thing. Whatever John said was when we going to practice. If John kids wanted to wake up early and open their presents, guess what, Skip? We were coming in and practice. We coming. If they want to do it late, so be it.
But were you going to skip practice?
No, ain't no skipping. No. Ain't no skipping practice.
Thank you very much.
Your butt going to be there. So that's just the way it is. And guess what? We ain't have shoot around today. Watch what we do to the Jazz tonight.
Really?
No.
Huh, interesting. So here I gave LeBron James all these compliments. I just was effusive, over the top. Way to go, LeBron. You have sacrificed everything to be in the bubble with the fellas.
Yep.
You are treating this like you are the Los Angeles University Lakers. You're a college team. It's almost like you're an AAU team in the bubble. You're there with the guys. It's all basketball all the time. And then I read this and I say, what? He and AD, you're 5 minutes from the gym. This is so much easier than a usual road city shoot-around where you might have to ride 20, 30 minutes in the bus, right?
Yeah.
Did Michael Jordan ever miss a shoot-around when he was healthy? No, he just didn't. Because he's got gym rat in him. He wanted to go to shoot-around and get up some shots to work on it.
Well, sometimes they had a shoot-around in the casino. So he just lead right for the blackjack table.
You got jokes. You got jokes. The other point of the shoot-around is you go over your defensive rotations for the opponent of the night. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. We're going to do this if he does that.
Right.
And it's always different. So I guess they're just doing it virtually. I don't know how they're doing it, from their room.
Yeah.
So they don't want to have to wake up and go to shoot-around. This is a bad sign because what do the numbers tell me? I know it's not a big sample size, but through the first two games, your Lakers from three are shooting 28%. You like that?
Well, the other guys, you need to go. But hold on, Skip. If they've been
28%,
if they've been doing it like this, if they've been missing shoot around or they've been neglecting shoot arounds before, what's the difference?
What's not clear about the story? Did it just start in the bubble, or is this back into the regular season? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, okay. So what is LeBron James from the field right now in 2 games?
Not good.
He's shooting 38% during the what was the regular season pre-pandemic. He was 50%.
Yeah, we'll get back.
So he's down to 38%.
We're gonna finish that.
Maybe he needs to shoot around.
Maybe
he needs to get some shots up.
You know what? I'm just thinking. Take the Jazz and call me in the morning. That's what the doctor just prescribed.
Take one Jazz and
call me in the morning.
Really?
So watch this 30-point triple dub tonight.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. All I know is this is a bad sign.
That ain't no bad sign.
For a team, when your two superstars can tell the coach what we're not going to do. And again, it's Vogel. Could you do this to, back in the day, Phil Jackson? No, he wouldn't have accepted. He'd say, no, you are going to be there, whether you like it or not. Kobe, Shaq, you're going to be there, and they always were there.
Well, this is a stop sign for Skip Bayless. Stop trying to make something more than what it is. It ain't going to happen.
Could any Spurs say, Pop, I don't think I'm going to...
Kawhi did it for 73 games.
He
said, Pop, I ain't playing.
Well, he quit on the whole team.
Okay, then.
He didn't even show up for any games or anything.
Okay.
Okay, then. And what happened? He got his butt out of town to Toronto, and he successfully duped the whole world.
So let me ask you a question. You believe last year in Toronto, Kawhi was at every shoot-around?
I would say he'd be at every shoot-around on game day if he's going to play in the game. Yeah.
Well, he missed 22 of them.
Okay, so he missed 22 shoot-arounds. But that was already decided pre-game.
Okay, so we decided this.
Okay.
We made some last-minute addendums to the contract.
If Mike Shanahan were the coach of these Lakers, would he accept that? He would not accept that.
You know it's different in football than basketball.
It shouldn't be.
It is, though.
It's a mentality, and maybe they're lacking a little mental toughness and commitment.
One or two superstars in basketball really control the whole dynamic of the team. You know that. That's just the way it is, Skip. And I see the way the coaches interact with the players and how they talk to the players. The coaches don't get on the superstar players.
Do you think when LeBron was in Miami with D. Wade playing under Pat Riley, do you think they said no to shoot-arounds? They did not.
Skip, LeBron's a little older now. He's a little older now. Like you told me, we trying to save some of these minutes.
If I know Shannon Sharp, and I think I do, you do not love this.
Skip.
This is another bad sign.
Watch tonight. After tonight, you're going to say, LeBron, you should not even, you know what, as a matter of fact, don't even go to practice. Forget shoot-around. Just show up at the game.
Really?
After what he do tonight.
No, he's so good, he doesn't need practice.
After tonight.
He's played the third most minutes in NBA history, so who needs practice? Who needs shoot-arounds? Who needs anything?
Ain't nobody practicing during the season anyway, Skip. Basically, you fly to one city.
I think the story said they're not practicing either.
No.
Yeah.
You should know now. How about this? Danny Green shot wide open, knock it down. KCP shot wide open, knock it down. How about that? That's all we're asking, guys. We're not asking for much. We're not asking you to do anything that you haven't been doing all season. Just give us what you've been giving us all season long. That's good enough. Nothing more, nothing less.
So my conclusion to this is after all the bubble trouble that the Clippers have suffered through, it is now advantage Clippers over Lakers psychologically.
Well, you didn't worry about Aries telling you that Sweet Lou was in there ordering them wings and she was dancing for him. Aries.
Aries?
Yeah, Aries would get dancing.
Do you have some knowledge of Aries?
She put it out there.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she put it out there.
Really?
And now you're putting it out there as well.
Oh, lemon pepper Lou.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a feeling that would come to the discussion today somehow, some way. Oh, and by the way, Shannon or Skip, I don't think either of you would miss shoot-around. There's no way.